After the Sermon on the Mount, did many follow Jesus? Luke picks up from here as the Sermon on the Plain. As Jesus came down from the mountain, he was followed by large crowds. Did he begin to heal many? What did a man with a skin disease do? A man with a skin disease came, kneeled before him and said, "Lord, if you want, you can make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched him, saying, "I do want to. Become clean." Instantly his skin disease was cleansed. What did Jesus say after healing him? Did Jesus support the law in Leviticus 14? And Jesus said to him, "See that you say nothing to anyone, but go show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a proof to them." Was Jesus approached by a Roman centurion? When he entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him pleading with him, "Lord, my servant's lying at home paralyzed, in terrible agony. I'll come and heal him," he told him. "Lord," the centurion replied, "I'm not worthy to have you come under my roof, but only say the word and my servant will be cured. For I too am a man under authority, having soldiers under my command. I say to this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to another, 'Come,' and he comes, and to my slave, 'Do this,' and he does it." What did Jesus say about this soldier's faith? When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to them that followed, "Verily I say to you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say to you that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth." And Jesus said to the centurion, "Go your way, and as you've believed, so be it done to you." And his servant was healed in the self-same hour. What happened to Peter's mother-in-law? When Jesus came into Peter's home, he saw his mother-in-law sick in bed with a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her. And she got up and waited on him. What happened to many others? When evening came, many who were demon-possessed were brought to him, and he drove out the spirits with a word, and healed all the sick. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. He took up our infirmities and bore our diseases. Do we count the cost of discipleship? And when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave a command to depart to the other side. Then a certain scribe came and said to him, "Teacher, I'll follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Then another of his disciples said to him, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." But Jesus said to him, "Follow me, and let the dead bury their own dead." Does Jesus also have power over wind and waves? Then Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with his disciples. Suddenly a fierce storm struck the lake, with waves breaking into the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him up, shouting, "Lord, save us! We're going to drown." Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked. "Even the winds and waves obey him." Some churches are designed like a boat's keel to remind us of this miracle. The church is a vessel in the midst of a storm, calmed by Jesus. That's why the sanctuary is often called the nave. Did Jesus cast out more demons? When he came to the other side, into the country of the Gergesenes, 2 people possessed by demons met him there, coming out of the tombs, exceedingly fierce, so that nobody could pass that way. Behold, they cried out, saying, What do we have to do with you, Jesus, Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time? Now there was a herd of many pigs feeding far away from them. The demons begged him, saying, If you cast us out, permit us to go away into the herd of pigs. What happened? Were people afraid of such a small demonstration of God's power? Then he said to the demons, Go away. And they came out and went into the pigs. The whole herd rushed down the cliff into the lake and drowned. Those who tended the pigs ran into the city and told everything that had happened to the demon-possessed men. Then the whole city came out and met Jesus. When they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. What do Jesus' powers prove about who he is? He heals, calms storms, and challenges us all to count the cost. What priority do we give to following him? You decide.